Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to another Galaxy of Heroes video. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, gee, it's Friday. It's time for the weekend. No, you're thinking it's Galactic Challenge time. And you'd be right. Let's get galactically challenged. Taking a look at the modifiers for this Galactic Challenge against the Sith, we have Geonosis Arena. This means that whenever we use a special ability, we are going to be gaining a stack of entertainment. I am the entertainment. Something like that. Anyway, Entertainment is going to be providing us with 10% additional max health, offense, and potency per stack. There is a bit of a theme here in this Galactic Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. We have bonuses for Galactic Republic, and we get the fantastic Steadfast Retribution. It's nice for us to receive this modifier for once, instead of having to constantly face it in Galactic Challenges and in Conquest. This essentially means that we are going to be reflecting damage, true damage, back to the enemy whenever they start hurting us, which can be very, very useful. Our enemy's modifier is Grim Machinations. Essentially, whenever they lose a Sith ally, they're going to be gaining 50% max health, offense, and 50% turn meter, and they're going to be doing naughtiness like recovering health, and then they're going to take reduced damage and deal more. It's just ridiculous, guys. They get stronger, they get healthier, they get faster each and every time you kill one of their allies. It becomes a little frustrating. However, feats are the key part that we're looking for. We need to win with a full team of Galactic Republic allies. We need to win with no tanks in our squad, and we need to win after scoring 3 critical hits in one turn. Not in a turn. In a row, allied turns, all that nonsense. Super. But let's get into the first team, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? This first team here will get you every single feat in just one battle. Trust in your boy Scribble, and he won't lead you wrong. And that team is the fantastic gas-led 5-0 first. I have dropped 5s out of this record because we need to win with no tanks and replaced it with Snips. Snips has the 5-0 first tag. There are a number of reasons why this team is so good. Let's start off with the fact that Gas, when he attacks an enemy that has no protection, he is going to be reducing their max health. So we are going to circumvent the stacking max health and the stacking max health from the enemy modifier, as well as the stacking max health from the global modifier through this unique ability. More importantly, we've got a lot of survivability, a lot of damage output, and we've got pseudo forms of insta-kill with Rex and his execute. You do not need 5s in order to make this work. I highly recommend that you try to focus on Malak at the start, especially when Gas is standing. When Gas is standing, he's going to be reducing max health off Malak, your allies are all fully protected, and Gas, typically speaking, should be modded for a lot of protection rather than a lot of max health, which means he can usually eat quite a few of Malak's life drains before even succumbing. Kill order then, as soon as you can. Deal with Malak. After that, deal with Revan. Then it's just a cleanup phase. Note, don't use aerial advantage against Malak like that. It doesn't actually do anything to him because he takes reduced damage from percentage health effects. Now, you can quite comfortably lose 1 or 2 clones as you progress. You should not put yourself in a position where you simply have no allies to support. Gas needs at least 1 5-0 first in order to keep standing and sitting. Rex, obviously being very quick, will be a benefit to you so that you can cycle round and use form up to gain the additional TM that you need. Echo, as well with his AoE, is a great way of trying to land those critical hits. Gas stands back up, we're going to yeet Revan out of existence, and then it's just Traya. Traya on her own in this team is not really going to do much, even though she has stacked up a lot of health. Look at us just rip through her. Sith Lord with one hand defeated. 3 lightsabers is not enough. Traya, stop overcompensating. Now, as you can see, all of the feats done in that one itty-bitty team, no GLs required. However, I'm going to give you one other option, ladies and gentlemen. This next option is going to be using Padme. Now, this does happen to use Cat in there, and I apologize if you do not have Cat. It just makes this far more reliable. We are also using GK here, and I understand he is a tank, so you will not get the no tanks feat. I just recommend you clean that up with whatever strongest team you've got with no tanks. Feel free to use your GLs and all sorts. Does not then have to be a Galactic Republic team. I like to look for an opening where Darth Revan doesn't start off with the mass fear, though that's not necessary. You can make it work perfectly fine without. GK is ideally going to eat that isolate. You don't really want that to land on the likes of Cat because that can cause a few issues for you. Once you've taken out the Sith Empire Trooper, you need to try and focus on getting up to Cat's Force Leap as soon as possible. Now, I highly recommend you save that Force Leap to use on Malak to get rid of him. Darth Revan is obviously the priority, so if you can kill him quickly, then do so. That will reduce the amount of fear that is spreading around your team, and it makes things far, far easier. I know that there is a bit of a problem here when Malak constantly fears your Cat and you do not have the means of passing the turn meter and reducing the cooldown on your Force Leap with Xi'an. It can be a little bit frustrating if, like Malak is doing here, he keeps attacking Cat. Trust me though, eventually you will get to a point where you'll be able to use that Force Leap, and provided you haven't used it already, you should be able to use it on Malak and instantly kill him. On the other hand, if you do not lose your Anakin as well, he does have heal immunity on a basic, so if you do manage to land that on the Malak, you should be able to eventually chew through him as well. We do have a decent amount of offense in this team, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for you to be able to kill everybody. Just down to Darth Malak and Traya now, and this is where things got a little bit frustrating for me with this team because Cat did constantly get feared when she was about one turn away from getting her Force Leap off cooldown. Traya just got deleted out of existence by General Kenobi there, thanks to all that stacking courage from our girl Padme. But there we go, the Force Leap comes and Malak is out of there. Now, I do appreciate that doesn't give you the no tanks team. If you guys do have Jedi Master Kenobi, we can get all of the feats done in one team again. And this will be that team. I'm using JMK here with Cat, Padme, Snips, and GMY. I do not think, by any stretch of the imagination, that this is an ideal team. The core of it, though, is JMK with Cat. If you have those two available, then you're absolutely fine. I just use Xi'an there to pass the turn meter over to whoever has the most speed and get rid of Malak. Just, like, get him out of there. He's trash. After that, it really is plain sailing, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got JMK, I'm sure you'll be able to do this particular Galactic challenge with zero issues, and you'll be able to write home to your mother and tell her how proud of you she should be for beating this one and getting that red box. She will call you a very special, delicate little flower, and it will be very much deserved. I'd like to say that there's some level of nuance or strategy to this particular one, but honestly there isn't. You go in with your GL and you simply win. Once Malak is out, there's less of an issue to be worried about. I would try to say get rid of Darth Revan next because that fear is irritating. It's not going to stop you from winning, it's just irritating. Especially once you hit ultimate like that, you've gained all your bonus mastery, you can ignore Sith Empire Trooper. It is surprising just how tanky these guys are. You see there, that basic did about 150,000 and it probably did about 10-20% of max health to Revan. Don't forget, Darth Revan cannot be assisted against. So yes, you can stun him with Padme, but you won't be able to call to assist. So even though I kept on doing it, don't be like your boy Scribble. I'm not the smartest crayon in the box at the best of times, and I constantly did it in this battle. I think I felt like it was easy enough that I didn't even have to worry about it. And that's probably true. It's probably true. With Darth Revan and Malak both gone, there's absolutely nothing to worry about here. Marauder has a frankly ridiculous amount of health steal, but that's honestly not going to save him. You've got locked heal immunity from JMK's first special ability, so eventually he will die. We've left the Sith Empire Trooper till last, just to make him feel bad about being a tank and being the last person to die. And that should about do it, ladies and gentlemen of the Scribe Tribe. I hope this video was useful for you, and if it was, give me a favor, man, like the video and share it with your friends and your guildies. But more importantly, are you working on Conquest? Guys, you should be. Admiral Trench is looking absolutely filthy disgusting for an arachnid. Check out my videos over here where I go over feats guides for you. We've got sectors 1, 2, and 3 up and running with 4 coming soon. I'm here to help you. Help me to help you guys, all right? I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out and big love.